Let's ask the expert. Even though we've had a pretty mild January, colder days are likely ahead.
So with tips to avoid plumbing emergencies caused by sub-zero temps, we have Jessie Cannizzaro, a master plumber and member of NARI Milwaukee. So yes, should be having this conversation before we get some cold weather here, but if we haven't already,
at least we're talking about it, right?
We're talking about it now. So how many homeowners forget to, disconnect the water line going outside?
Many do,
Okay.
and we've been really lucky this year with temperatures have been somewhat mild. We haven't had a bad streak yet. Usually it's a couple days in a row of really cold temps, wind chills that are really brutal beating on the homes, and then we start to get the freeze up calls. So as a member of Milwaukee NARI, we try to educate homeowners on making sure that they're prepared. One of our biggest culprits are hose bibs we were just talking about. And what happens is when you get those really cold temperatures, if you don't disconnect your hoses from the hose bibs, the water will actually freeze inside and split on a frost.
You can actually kind of see that.
Yeah, so there's a couple of little split marks there. And what ends up happening is when people go to use them, they flood their basements.
It's a back thing. Okay.
And it's not just the hoses, the attachments too. So if you see that little attachment that's on that hose bib, those need to be removed.
So this helps on the outside, right?
Well, so you see gimmicks at Home Depot and Menards and those stores, and sometimes they'll help, but the best thing to do is to really make sure they're properly winterized so that you're being proactive.
Okay, when you say properly winterized, let's talk, what does that look like?
Shutting them off in the basement, draining them down. With these older styles, it's really important to get that main shutoff for the hose bib turned off, get that hose bib totally drained so that you're not having an issue. This style, the frost proofs, you don't need to do anything with other than make sure you disconnect hoses and the attachments.
How do I know the difference?
Call your local plumber, send a picture. You know, we're happy to help educate. You know, NARI Milwaukee spends a lot of time doing educational pieces. You can look up different plumbers on their website. Give us a call. We're happy to walk you through. We may not even need to come out. We can probably tell you just by phone.
And these are for the kids to fight?
So those are helpful, insulating to keep the winds off. But they're really only designed to kind of be Band-Aids. You really want to make sure that the pipes are getting protected permanently.
Okay, indoors or
indoors. So what ends up happening, we get those cold temps, all of a sudden the faucet doesn't run. Get heat over to it. Do not leave a space heater ever running when you leave the home, but get those cabinet doors open on that kitchen sink. Let that air blow inside of there to help get those thawed out as quick as possible.
Yeah, and the key there is use the heat that's in the house. Don't create any kind of heat.
You know, and we're all proactive with keeping the energy down on those cold days. Get that up a couple extra degrees.